Y'all want to just phone this one in?
Yeah.
Welcome to Bracket, the only show where we take a bunch of shit, face it off against another bunch of shit to see what the best shit really is. I'm your host, Cullen Jennings, and joining me today is John Abbott.
And I'm your co-host, John Abbott. I was trying to do a thing. I was trying to play off your thing. I'm sorry.
Didn't we say you have a title now?
Oh,
we said
title.
something.
You guys were going to demote me to intern.
Oh, intern
What?
John
Intern.
Abbott.
Yeah.
You're an intern now?
I'm the intern now.
Because he wanted an internship, so man.
And don't forget about Jesse Knowles.
It's me, Ed McMahon.
Okay.
Ed McMahon's filling in for Jesse Knowles this week. And
Can you do an Egg McMahon impression?
I don't even know what he sounds like.
Okay.
You are correct, sir!
Oh, okay, that's him? Right.
Yeah.
And Emmy-nominated creator of the Tournament of Champions 6, Greg L. Mercer.
That didn't really sound like it. Kind of sounded like late Pacino.
It sucks that
it just is what it is.
I have like,
just is what it is.
I have
That's
a
Pacino.
huge-ass box set of Carson. I need to watch more of it.
You should watch any Carson.
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, the city Carson right there.
Right, Carson's right.
There's
a couple blocks away.
IKEA in it.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll get to watch.
So
This is the end of the season.
Yep. Season 6 is ending. This is the Tournament of Champions 6. So we took all the winners again. We're going to pitch them all against each other, and whoever wins this will go on to the Tournament of Champions. Later to what was the date? I can't remember.
2019.
May 19th, 2019. I believe.
Yeah. So
Episode 274.
yeah, there we go. So and this is episode 102.
102.
Yeah,
correct.
102. Yeah. So
May 15th, I'm sorry.
2019.
So we put all the guys.
We'll all be dead.
I think I'm going to be 30 at that point.
Well, we put all of the winners in the Sweet 16 again, and we shuffled it up, and this is what we got. So, we're going to be going in round 1, Group A, Dying in a Blaze of Glory versus Elf. Group B, Lucille Ball versus Crows. In Group C, Millennium Falcon versus Eggs. In Group D, we've got the Hunger Games versus Pumpkin Pie. And Group E, we've got Water versus Ravens. And Group... What is
Raven.
Raven.
The Teen Titan.
Next group, we got Predator versus Witch Costume, Extra Cheese versus Ellie, and Rocky versus Apollo versus Pokemon. So, we're going to do things a little bit different this time. We're not going to use a bracket buster, but we're going to do a different thing this week because we're not doing this one live.
Every Tournament of Champions had a different tiebreaker. This one, different tiebreaker.
Technically
So,
true, yeah.
what's going to happen is if we result in a tie, we will roll a 4-sided die.
Hot seat style.
So it's all hot seat. If whoever's hot seat number that lands on, they get the deciding vote on that. So something could go completely out of shape and weird, and we could get something different. So, right away, round 1, Group A, Dying in a Blaze of Glory versus Elf. Who cares to take a stab at it?
So, Dying in a Blaze of Glory, winner of Best Way to Die, versus Elf, winner of Best Christmas Movie.
I wasn't present for either of these episodes.
Neither was Jesse.
I was
correct?
present for the best Christmas.
Then who wasn't in Best Christmas?
It
Me.
was John.
John.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Janelle and Dan were in.
Yeah, so, Elf, won Best Christmas Movie, and Dying in a Blaze of Glory was Best Way to Die.
Y'all said some pretty stupid things in that Best Way to Die.
But,
You weren't in either of those.
I know, I said that.
Oh.
yeah.
I said I wasn't in either of those episodes.
I thought you were only talking about the Way to Die one.
No.
Yeah, we definitely did, but Dying in a Blaze of Glory
Yeah, I
is
think-
the
Which
wildest...
I think makes me the expert between these two. Since I wasn't part of the previous deliberations.
I think we got to the right answer on both of those.
Oh, I don't.
episodes.
I was watching, so I was working
Uh-huh.
on my film and watching the live episode of Best Way to Die, and I was adamantly disagreeing with the way it went.
What do you think should have won?
I think, was something about space was the one I was into.
Drifting
Like
into
drifting into
space, yeah.
space?
Yeah, I think it was maybe not the
That's
winner.
too like freshman year
Maybe
short
not-
story.
Maybe not the winner, but a stronger contender than you guys gave it credit.
It's like
for.
creative writing class.
So again, Dying in the Blaze of Glory at one point almost didn't make it on the first round. Like, I think it was like, yeah, it makes it, but we're all not really happy about it, and then it ended up becoming this massive monster.
But like the shitty thing, in my opinion, about Dying in a Blaze of Glory is that, like, by definition, Dying in a Blaze of Glory is the ideal way. Like, it's Blaze of Glory is conceptually about being the best way to die. It's your
No,
ideal
because a lot of people say the best way to die is like peacefully in your sleep and stuff like that.
Yeah, but those people
Like-
are fucking boring.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that that's not, that what you're saying is accurate. I completely disagree.
Also, like, for me...
It was not a foregone conclusion.
For me, glory is this weird thing of, like...
Like with Matthew Broderick and
Yeah,
Denzel
God
Washington.
damn it.
okay...
Saint it.
I don't know if I can name an example of, like, glory that's not tied to, like...
Emmy-nominated actors.
pride for, like, you know, nationalism or, like, something like that. Like, I
But
feel like...
their blaze of glory could be anything. It could be the Mad Max style of those dudes in Fury Road were dying for their glory of just being representative.
But still,
Like,
that's like a religion almost.
not necessarily, but they were just fighting for their own cause.
I mean,
It doesn't
dying
make
for a
difference.
cause, I think.
Yeah,
is what
dying
it
for a
says.
cause is the same thing. Like,
Or-
there's no...
Well, I mean, like, when I think of Blaze of Glory, it's like, you know, like, overwhelming odds. You're obviously not going to live.
Yeah.
But, like, you...
I think of it as
Well, it was
dying,
also on the episode Best Way to Die, so
Yeah.
you're not...
dying on purpose.
Elf.
Sort of thing.
Pretty good movie.
Really good.
My thing about
Pretty
Elf
good
is that,
movie.
like, yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I don't think it's the best Christmas movie.
It's a-
though.
It is.
Well,
And I
here's the
watched
thing. It did win.
It won Best
Yeah, and
Christmas
I furiously disagree
It
with
won
that.
Best Christmas
I
movie.
think
I
you guys
watched
are
it
wrong.
What do you
over
think is
Christmas,
what do you
yeah.
think is a better Christmas movie? So we can all have that and
shit,
say
what
you're
was,
wrong.
what was it up against in the finals? I totally forgot.
Lots of stuff.
I mean, but it again,
Jingle all Zive.
if you can't already think of it, then Elf won.
I'm an elf though.
Elf is...
Oh,
That's right. There's no hot seat because our hot seat stuff is
Is
our
that
tiebreaker.
right?
You're
Yeah.
also sitting on the floor.
We only have yes. We also do not have chairs.
I mean, I would rather. I mean, honestly, like most matchups, especially in Tournament of Champions, the best would be combining these things. Going out in a blaze of glory on Christmas.
While watching Elf.
I mean, Elf.
Elf's gotta be on
I
that.
I just mean, I think like.
While killing Will
How
Ferrell.
about the perfect Christmas movie?
Killing
is
Santa
one where
dressed
the
as
main
Will Ferrell.
character
Right.
goes out in a blaze of glory.
So Die Hard. You think it's Die
let
Hard,
me ask
which
you
is
this.
the
He doesn't die in it.
Does
Might as
Blaze
well.
of Glory like mean something heroically or something for your own? Big
either way,
I would say heroic.
Doesn't have.
it should be heroic.
I would
in
say
the sense-
glory implies heroism.
to you,
Yeah. What else? I mean, what else?
I
is-
mean
is
that's the whole
I'm
double-sided coin.
I'm gonna vote Elf. I'm an Elf vote.
I
I need votes.
don't know.
Christmas is delightful. I'm
Sure.
I'm missing
You know,
the snow.
Will
As
Ferrell
much as
buys
I-
his dad lingerie.
John Favreau is a great director,
He's
and
a
he's a
pretty
doctor
good
in that
director.
movie. I'm a John Favreau Elf vote.
Zoe Deschanel's super cute in that movie.
Kyle Gass makes a cameo.
Yes,
he
he
does.
does.
Yeah. Like, I mean, look, I'm ragging on Elf, but like, I do kind of want to rewatch it. So, I mean,
And you don't want to re-die in a blaze of glory.
no, that's a one-time only.
All
Are
right.
you a vote?
I'm an Elf vote.
That's a
Sweep.
sweep?
We got the sweep. in
A lot of
round
deliberation for a sweep.
Wow. Elf knocks out Dying in a Blaze of Glory 4-0. Lucille Ball versus Crows.
Everybody knows that Lucille Ball was the ultimate crow slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lucille Ball won best ball. Crows won best bird.
Yeah.
In two of maybe our greatest episodes and
I love it.
Yeah.
two of our greatest rulings in all
I
of
like it. I
bracket.
love it. I want some more of it.
I try so hard. It really seems like, again, these two it seems like there should be an I Love Lucy episode where she has to deal with a bunch of birds, a bunch
Sure.
of crows, right? Like,
I want to know the time frame. Like, was I Love Lucy airing at the same time Hitchcock's Birds came out?
Hitchcock would have been before.
I think that was before.
Well, also the birds isn't crows.
Right.
Right.
But there
right.
are crows in it.
They're just birds.
Yeah, I'll say I think these two episodes we totally nail it. I think Lucille Ball best ball. I think Crows best bird.
It's a good,
good
setup.
Yeah, I like both of those episodes. If I was gonna suggest people listen to episodes from season 6, maybe those two episodes. I need votes.
Man.
I like Lucille Ball. I have brought up that.
Wait, you like Lucille Ball?
Well, I think the risk here is either one of these. There's a temptation for these to just be like a cheap parlor trick. Like you want to bring out Lucille Ball to make people laugh at dinner, or you want to bring your
Crows
your
to make
crow
people
over
laugh
to
at
make
dinner?
To show that he can solve puzzles.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
You're like, hey, pick up these sticks and build a fort. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna vote Crows because we're playing The Witness by John Blow right now. Crows could probably help us out. They're real good at puzzles.
Crows would be really smart.
Also, John Blow, Ryan Crow.
That is true. Good point. He's got me there.
I wish we could let's just scrap this TOC and spend an hour talking about the Witness.
Is he John Crow? Is that why all his games are
Oh, you
puzzles?
fucking crow!
Is Jon Snow Jon Crow?
I want to point out,
That's a different. Yeah.
we talked, when we brought up crows in Best Bird, we talked about a lot of different crows. We talked about crows from Game of Thrones.
Yep.
We talked about Crow T. Robot.
The
Talking
Crow.
about the crow.
The Crow.
Counting Crows.
Crows.
Do we talk about the Counting Crows?
I don't
Because
know
I think we should.
I hate the Counting Crows.
Oh.
Don't. I know my coworker back in Toledo is listening to this. Counting Crows still suck.
One of my favorite characters, Blood.
Lucille Ball or Crows? We need votes.
I think I'm a Crows vote.
I think
Two
I'm
Crows.
Crows are pretty
I
great.
think I'm a Crows vote
Yeah.
as well.
I like
Wow, is
Lucy.
that
You know what? I'm going to be a Lucille Ball vote. I'm going to give it to her because I think she earns the credit,
She
and I
does.
think Crows rule. But I think Lucille Ball deserves some credit.
I would be happy for either to be in our
Yeah.
apartment, except Lucille Ball's dead, so maybe Crows. Or
I don't really want Crows in my apartment.
Well, there are dead
Yeah.
Crows.
Crows knock out
That's true.
Lucille
There
Ball.
are dead crows as well.
Lucille Ball loses to the Crows 3-1. Millennium Falcon versus eggs. The Millennium Falcon lays eggs.
That's true.
Match of the century.
So
Imagine egging the Millennium Falcon.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
It was
I think
John.
Hans had to deal with that.
Millennium Falcon of best Star Wars vehicle. and
Eggs, best
Eggs
breakfast
best
food.
breakfast food.
Here's something I want to point out. We love doing food episodes. We try and save them for special occasions. I don't think they ever do really well in the Tournament of Champions.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think they go out pretty quick because everyone's like, "Oh,
It's
we do
weird,
food too much."
Because
it's not.
Because in episodes, food always dominates for the four of us.
Mhm.
We like food.
Yeah. Us?
But we could talk more about like goofier
And
subjects.
again, here's the thing. You know Han Solo's the kind of guy who is proud about the way he makes eggs.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he never cooks, but
I think
like
that-
once a year he's like, I guess I'm gonna make an omelet, Chewie. And Chewie's
No.
like,
What happens is that something wakes everybody up in the middle of the night. You're like, well, I'm up. Who wants eggs?
I see. Here's the thing. I have no clue what eggs in the Star Wars universe is because bread is just
It's
Put
gotta
some
be
water
some
on
kind
it,
of-
so
there's
like-
probably thousands of creatures in Star Wars that lay eggs.
sure.
yeah.
It's just weird. That's really grossing me out.
So they're probably not white
He
and
might-
yellow. They're probably
He
like,
might be the type of person who puts something really weird in his eggs.
Oh, I don't
no.
know.
Oh, see, I think Han
does it-
Solo's bland as fuck.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I think he's a salt and pepper kind of bad.
I think he probably puts down a bottle of ketchup with him, but never uses
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like
like-
somebody else.
He's
Yeah.
like, when people come over, I'm gonna cook a bunch of scrambled eggs. Here's the ketchup, and then no one touches it. But you kind of always want it.
He could be a hot sauce on eggs. Guys.
Sure.
But that doesn't scream.
I'll say this: if there was anything that I think was going to make me have trouble concentrating on Millennium Falcon in a matchup, it might be eggs, because I'm thinking about eggs now.
I'm hungry, yeah. So this is
about them, yeah.
this is the other thing. When we did Best Star Wars Vehicle, it was in the run-up to Episode 7, which is now out.
Yes.
Right, and the Millennium Falcon still good in that movie.
Great
Still
in
pretty
that.
Real good in that movie.
I think everyone shit on the Star Destroyers a little too much in that episode.
Sure, yeah.
And after seeing The Force Awakens, it shows again how fucking cool they are.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, the Millennium Falcon's still around. Star Destroyers 8.
Sure.
I will say, not to. This is a spoiler for Episode 7. I'm sorry, everybody.
Everyone should be fine by this.
Spoiler alert.
I'll try to make it as not spoiler as possible. It's not Han's ship anymore.
Well, yeah.
That's always hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't Han's ship when we first fucking found it.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Still his, though. I mean, it's...
You know what? Eggs. I like eggs.
Oh, is it
Here's the
egg
thing.
vote?
You put an egg on a burger, that's one of the best pipings you can put
Stop!
on a burger.
I'm an eggs vote. Call him fucking
I'm
please.
sorry.
I'm so goddamn hungry.
No, I won't stand for this.
I haven't eaten today.
I'm giving a vote to Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I'm
so
a
let's see
Millennium
what
Falcon.
happens.
Alright.
Let's roll the
All
die.
right, let's see here.
It's tied up. It goes to the hot seat.
What's 1, 2, 3, 4? So
Yes.
okay.
Cullen is 1, I am 2, Jesse's 3, Greg is 4.
All right, ready?
Ready.
1.
Now
It's
wait.
you.
Now wait. So
It's eggs.
wait. I just wanted to say that to ease the audience's mind, when we roll the die and it goes to someone's decision, you have an opportunity to
I can-
decide how you want, if you want to change your vote or not.
So once it goes to that, no one else can change their votes.
Right. Once
But-
it's tied, it's locked in.
Yeah, whoever's that last vote.
but so
gets
I
to
just
pick.
wanted to say,
Yes.
you didn't have to stay with
No, I
eggs
could've
because
changed eggs.
you
Yeah.
could have decided to go Millennium
I'm
Falcon.
very pro eggs right now, and I kind of want eggs now. So, eggs knocks out Millennium Falcon 3-2.
You know what? I think maybe we've already done something wrong.
We've got Hunger Games versus Pumpkin Pie.
Pumpkin pie sounds so good.
There was no pumpkin pie in the Hunger Games.
Oh.
No. I bet the Capitals
Well, not in the last set.
The Capitals gotta have pumpkin pie.
Hunger Games winner of Best Fighting Tournament, Pumpkin Pie winner of Best
Which,
Thanksgiving.
by the way, Best Fighting Tournament may be the episode we've gotten the most right ever.
It was a really good episode.
I think we nailed every piece of it.
Yeah, it was good.
I think it's a really good episode. Pumpkin Pie is really good, and
Again,
So
I wasn't
good.
here for that episode either.
yeah, but it's your favorite
But
pie.
I love pumpkin pie.
Yeah. So
it's
you. Were
I think we got that right.
You guys nailed it.
Pumpkin pie is a very
once
in a while kind of.
Oh,
See,
no.
I can. The thing is, it's only once in a while because of its seasonal
But
availability. I can
taste,
eat it whenever.
I don't know. The taste for me is very.
Here's the thing.
I have.
It's
there,
good.
Two,
It's good.
There was probably
This-
2 or 3 years ago where I hit pumpkin season hard, and I think in total I bought several cans of pumpkin pie, mix or whatever, but I also just went out and bought,
Pumpkin
6 pumpkin pies that are in the freezer.
You had to
and
get your
then-
fix.
Here's the thing. Me and Greg have talked about this before. Not on the show, but Greg likes fall scents.
Oh, yeah.
So if your scent is going to be fall, I think that's really good. But working in a candle store forever, we got our fall stuff in July 1st. So my pumpkin pie and stuff like that scent started for me midsummer through Christmas. So I had 6 months straight up pumpkin scent, pumpkin pie, and all I wanted was pumpkin pie. I think pumpkin pie rules, but I think I'm going to be a Hunger Games vote because that series of movies is way better than the books, and it is really awesome fighting tournament, and I just, you know what, it's badass, and I think it doesn't get the credit it deserves.
I will say, I only read the first book. I do think the first movie is substantially better than
the books suck.
everything the book got wrong, of which I can name a couple
last
things.
book in
first
that,
movie nailed perfect.
in the last book, the first half of that, the movie made watchable. Because the first half of that third book
I've
is
heard that
the
third book
worst.
is trash.
It gets good at the end, but again, I don't want to read 200 something pages and then get a climax and then that's it.
Like I've mentioned before, and these guys give me shit for it all the time. I've only seen the first Hunger Games.
you
but
should fucking see him.
I know.
We're doing that this week.
They're good.
God damn it! When I saw Hunger Games, I was really skeptical about it going in, thinking I would just be kind of on it. That movie kind of impressed me with some of the things.
Second movie is so good.
I'm sure
Second
it is.
movie
I'm sure
is
there's a-
leagues ahead of the first one.
I'm sure. I'm absolutely.
That last
sure.
movie was incredible.
I still think the first one's the best. I think the second one's really, really good. Third one is not bad.
It's a lead-in.
Especially with the addition of more Philip Seymour Hoffman. Last one's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I think it's good. I do think it's the most sort of generic action movie.
Sure, but that's the conclusion. So
Where are votes? I'm gonna go pumpkin pie because I'm
I'd
still
rather
fucking
eat
starving.
pumpkin pie than fight in a fighting tournament.
but
this is the Hunger
you
Games.
could watch the
You could
Hunger
watch.
Games.
I want to be in the Hunger.
watch.
You could watch
I
the
wouldn't
Hunger
feel
Games.
comfortable with that either.
Watch
a bunch of kids.
You have
fighting.
to in
Watch
the
a bunch of
cap.
kids
If you
kill
live in the
each
cap,
other.
if you live in the capital, you
I-
have to.
I'd rather not.
Y'all kind of sway me because I do like Violent Uprising and Revolution.
If
See,
I-
that's my whole thing is seeing that movie before these elections and after all this shit that's happened in the past couple
I
years.
don't want to live.
I
in
don't
that.
give. But that's
well,
what I'm
it's
saying. I
it's
don't
not
want
about
to
the
live in
capital.
the capital.
It's about overthrowing. The
I want to be part of that revolution. That movie had me at some points. That series has me kind of some heartstrings pulling because I want to fight for stuff like that.
Plus, how fucking hot is Gale? Super hot.
Gale-
Answer? Super hot.
Gale is hot, but he's in
Yeah.
total dipshit.
I'm glad that he ends up where he is. I'm way more of a PETA guy, and I feel bad because, obviously, I'm not a Gale. I'm a PETA.
Yes.
Any girl who ever sees me is gonna be like, "Ooh, Greg, he's a Gale," you know.
I am neither of those, and I wish I was. Yeah, I'm still a Hunger Games vote. I have to be a Hunger Games vote.
I can't believe you guys voted out the Millennium Falcon.
Here's the
over
thing.
Food.
I'm gonna stay a
But
pumpkin
now-
pie vote, but if it comes to me in a tie, I'll go Hunger Games.
If it comes to a tie, it automatically goes to somebody.
This is tough. This is a tough one. This is a tough one.
I'm a Hunger Games vote.
It's 2-1, John.
I'm a pumpkin pie.
All right.
Let's see where that die goes, baby.
Fates.
3, 2,
Yes.
1, 3.
Jesse.
Jesse gets the vote.
Now, Jesse, Jesse sounded to me like he wanted to vote pumpkin pie, but
did
then
sound
went
like
Hunger
Hunger
Games
Games.
out of nowhere.
I was just putting out.
I know.
Jesse just doesn't want the food entries.
Here's the thing is, I know for a fact that when Jesse finally sees those movies, and if he votes pumpkin pie, he's gonna be pissed. Jesse's gonna be real upset.
That's probably true, Jesse. It's Jesse's vote.
Look,
Go ahead.
the thing about those movies is that like the reason why I wasn't like rushing out to get them is that like I know certain things about the story and how it goes. I don't know all of it. I don't know major parts of it, but I do know like a few spoilers. And knowing those things has me kind of like, oh, I don't really like that. That's kind of stupid. And I'm sure those movies are good. I'm not knocking them at all. But like that's the whole reason why like I haven't rushed out to see them.
So what is your vote?
My vote. Hunger Games.
I think that's probably right. I will say, I think even if you have stuff spoiled for you, even if you know how the story goes, the movies are still very good.
I don't know like the major plot beats of those movies.
That's probably.
I just know like certain things like, oh, this character died.
Yeah, they do
Then
one
you're
shitty
fine.
thing
Yeah.
with the character died.
Hunger Games knocks out Pumpkin Pie 3-2. We've got Water versus Ravens.
Raven.
That's right.
Best
Raven,
demon,
that's right.
Teen Titans.
I keep thinking
Water
Was she
won.
Best Demon?
Yes, she was.
that's
She
right.
was.
One
Yeah.
best demon.
Water won best thing.
Best thing.
Best
Okay.
thing.
Look,
So
you
what-
guys
what do you
fought
guys-
real fucking hard for Water.
What are you guys willing to go on living without? Water or Raven from the Teen Titans?
I would never drink another drop in my life if Raven from Teen Titans.
If I could be
Yeah,
fine,
same.
yeah. No,
Same.
we just watched the trailer to that thing John was talking about, the Justice League versus Teen Titans. It came out.
Looks
today.
very good.
It looks
very
great,
good.
and Raven looks incredible in it.
Well,
and
everyone
her
looks
dad
good.
is the boss. Her dad's the bad guy.
Yeah, it's
Trigon.
Trigon.
So here's the thing: without water, I die, go to hell, get to hang out with Raven. Raven vote.
I don't think Raven's in hell. That's not.
She's in the real world. Her dad.
She can go there whenever she wants.
I don't think that's how that
Why would
works.
she want to go?
Because
there?
I'm there, Jesse.
That's how that works.
Hi,
Raven, half demon.
Mm-hmm.
Water, all water.
99.999%
Hold on.
Hydrogen.
Raven half demon, water 1/3 oxygen.
Yep.
Here's the thing. This is gonna be kind of gross, but just bear with me. I don't like my pee-pee dark, so I like drinking lots of water, so my pee-pee good. I like being hydrated.
I thought you were talking about
I like
the organ.
not my dingus, my actual pee-pee. I don't want dark pee-pee. It just grosses me out. It smells bad. It's gross. Always drink your water. Keep hydrated.
So my problem is that water doesn't have what plants crave, which is electrolytes.
Electrolyte, which is Brana.
Right. Why would I drink water when I could get brown?
I work.
Raven probably mostly only drinks water, right? Like water and
Oh,
tea, maybe?
she's like a big tea person.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say tea sounds like a Raven
but you
thing.
can't have tea without water.
Watch me. I can do it.
You're gonna do it in soda. It's like really fucking gross.
I'm going to
dude.
steep my tea in coffee.
Look, I know you. I'm a Raven vote. I'm sorry. Like water's great and all.
2-0 right now.
I'm gonna be a water vote because
Fucking
I work at a fish place now. Autumn cute ass
That's a good
fish,
point.
fish center wouldn't exist without the water. I need the water.
You might
I
be-
wouldn't exist without the water.
You swaying me.
I can't. Here's the thing. I had to change that tank the other day. It's 420 gallon tank, and it was all salt water. That's me smoking my bong. And
Couple of inaccuracies there.
it's all salt water, and
First, you huff a bit.
I didn't realize. It was like, fill up these things. And I'm like, okay. And then, I think I was like, oh, the skin peeling or something. So I went to go, bite it off my hand.
Oh, no.
And I did, and it's just salt water, because I work at a fish store. And it was, I gagged instantly. It was like, oh God, salt water. And then I realized later that day how many little tiny nicks and cuts I have on my hand because it was all salt water. But it was cool. I got to deal with cool fish. And,
John, where's your vote?
aquarium.
I think when we first talked internally about the idea of best thing, the first, I think, concern you raised, Greg, was, isn't best thing going to sweep a tournament of champions? And I don't think that's necessarily true, but it does have my vote right now.
Oh,
A water vote.
Also, just as a heads up, I didn't vote water in the best thing.
So
Cullen
it
was
is-
against it.
It's tied. The tie is locked. Roll the die.
All right, 3.
Don't do it.
Two,
Don't do that. Just tap.
one. 2.
So it's
John.
me.
John.
Damn it.
Water
John,
or
you're really
Raven?
You're really gonna think? I don't fucking.
I like water. I like going to water
Water's
parks.
great.
I like taking.
water
And
parks
John
water.
is a noted hater of hot goth chicks.
I love water parks. I love slipping into a bath and submerging myself. I love hot tubs. I love showers. I love waterfalls. Like lots of water.
So what's your vote?
But there is that really amazing Raven statue
Yeah, I've been thinking
at
about it
Meltdown
too.
Comics.
I've been thinking about it too.
Your water
I
bill
want that
costs way
statue.
less than that.
I need a
that
vote.
I'm a water vote.
God
I'm
damn it.
staying a water
God
vote.
damn it!
Sorry,
All right.
Raven.
Oh.
I tried.
Water takes out Raven 3-2. Predator versus witch costume.
Okay. This is a fucked up thing, and I swear to God this is
We should
canon.
probably say
This
what
is
episode
in
these are from.
it's in Alien vs Predator Requiem. The only way to scare a predator is being in a witch costume.
Predator winner of Best
You
Alien.
can get away with that because nobody watched that movie.
Predator winner of Best Alien and Witch Costume winner of Best Costume.
Here's the thing: if you could get me Hansel and Gretel Predator witch hunters,
Predator?
I watch that.
I don't think they stand a chance against Predator.
No, no,
the
I'm saying
same
they're
team
teaming up. Yeah,
Oh.
because they hunt the witches. Yeah.
So Hansel and Gretel and Punisher.
And
witch hunters?
Predator.
Predator.
And Predator.
What did I say?
Punisher.
Oh.
Oh, he can come too. He likes shooting shit. Like,
Hansel and Gretel and Freddy and Jason.
if all of them had to take on witches, that would be the greatest movie ever.
You think Predator stands for popular Reddit?
Yes. I'm a witch costume vote.
Here's the thing. The Predator, in reality, has hunted everything, and it rules because he's hunted Archie, he's hunted Batman, he's hunted... I mean, he's hunted...
He has
notorious
not.
villain,
He's
Archie.
yet to hunt Sonic the Hedgehog. We talked about this last week.
So...
But we pointed out that Predator probably could.
I think it's debatable.
No, I don't think
it
there's...
is.
If Sonic the Hedgehog collected all the Chaos Emeralds and became Supersonic, I don't think Predator could deal.
Yeah.
It's all about speed. I mean, the Predator. It depends on how much the Predator knows about Sonic. And the
Uh,
answer is probably a bunch, because there's like a billion fucking
He's the
archetypes.
fastest thing alive.
Yeah, and-
speed is one
and-
axis on the graph
and
that
as
is
we talked
Predator
about
ability.
He can fly if he's supersonic.
Oh, sure.
He can
okay.
Supersonic
Lots
can,
of things
that's
can
fine.
fly.
Supersonic can live in space.
Yeah,
Okay.
people never hunt things that fly, John.
And things never hunt anything in space.
Despite all this, I'm a Predator.
Predator. Here's the
I
thing.
think Witch Costume's cool.
Yeah.
But Predator is pretty cool.
The Predator. Sorry, John. The Predator would kick the shit out of Sonic in a heartbeat.
We don't have the.
Let's say
we don't
Sonic.
have the
Does
evidence.
Sonic kill?
Maybe.
We need to know, because if Sonic can kill a Predator, then more
Wait,
Predators show up.
Does it change it off? I say it's Shadow the Hedgehog because he has a fucking gun.
So here's
Shadow has a piece.
He would still get killed by.
Here's the reason I am legitimately voting witch costume. Much rather be a witch than a predator.
Really?
2, oh yeah.
You
I
don't
do not
want
want to
like
be a
weird
predator.
alien predator dingus?
No. I mean, I'll fuck a predator for no question. I'll grab them fucking dreadlocks. You kidding me? Oh my god.
What about Predator in a witch costume?
Sexy.
It seems like it's overdoing it.
Well, that's my Halloween costume next year.
it's-
Predator in a witch costume.
It's like when the steampunk Transformers fought zombies. Like, that's too much. Come on.
Sure.
I will say also, so I'd much rather be a witch than a predator. No question about that. Getting to cast spells, getting to do all that stuff, way cooler. 2, Clarion the Witch Boy, I've thought about more this month than I have in like forever for some reason. Clarion the Witch Boy is one of my favorite DC characters ever. So I am absolutely witch
Never
costume.
heard of that.
I'm going to show you a picture.
There's a
of Clarion.
knockoff of him.
He looks
on-
just like Klaus Nomi. Like he's just
swear
Klaus
to God,
Nomi
you
as a
said
character.
Clarion the Witch Boy, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, is that some anime I haven't
No,
heard of?
there's an episode of Teen Titans where the Tooth Fairy, for some reason, looks like Clarion the Witch
Yeah,
Boy.
I think you've shown me this.
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
actually.
I get it. Witch costume's great. Predator. There's nothing. You can't not
2-1, Jesse.
kill the Predator.
Witch
or not.
Yeah.
He's a goofy looking dude.
I
He has a cat with him at all times. Love that.
Me, yeah.
John, cat looks just like Desmond.
I'm a Predator vote.
Predator
I
got a
like
cat.
Predator. I like Predator.
Predator
but,
ain't got no cat.
Witch costumes are like, there's so much you can do with witch costumes.
Check out this picture of
There's a
John.
lot of like, recently I've seen a bunch of people like do witch sonas, stuff like that. Like, a witch costume. It's just more
So that's a
interesting.
tie.
It's a tie.
3, 2, 1. It's me.
Fuck.
It's Predator.
God.
Sorry, like I'm not giving much excitement with that, but Predator knocks out Witch Costume 3-2.
This is dumb.
Extra Cheese versus Ellie.
Ellie the Vampire, winner of Best Vampire from Let the Right One In. Extra Cheese, Best Pizza Topping.
best-
Rather controversial ruling, apparently.
Both
Both these were.
Both of these, I think, a little controversial.
Yeah. All right,
I think Best Vampire was a fucking roller coaster.
That was a really rough
That
episode.
people-
Those last four were really.
People
very,
still
very-
want Blade to have won that.
I still want Blade to have won that.
There were good picks in that.
I'm very,
episode.
very surprised that Ellie made it.
Here's the thing. I'm still bitter about Extra Cheese Pizza winning.
It's not that.
What do you mean it's not that? It was up against the best.
No, it was not. Because there were people who, if it were the
Was
best,
it up
everyone would like it.
was it up
But
against
everyone can
pepperoni?
eat extra cheese. We've talked about this.
Pepperoni here.
Pepperoni should have won.
No,
Pepperoni should have won.
The reason why pepperoni didn't win is because that there are people who didn't like it. And if people don't like it, it's not the best.
Pepperoni should have won.
I
We
mean, whatever.
fucked up.
I mean, bracket ruled it.
Sure.
Yes.
No, it is.
That doesn't mean pepperoni shouldn't have won.
Hey, it's still the season. We can talk about this all
That's
night
true.
long.
We have to get it in now before next season.
Here,
Lock the season.
I'm still bitter on both of these. I legitimately am. I think Ellie's an incredible vampire, but there's no way that Ellie would stand a chance against Blade.
Sure.
And
it's not about.
there's no way. Here's the thing: Ellie couldn't cut a pizza like Blade.
I don't care. I'm not looking for how strong a vampire is.
I didn't say how strong. I said he could cut a pizza.
I
better
need
than Ellie.
votes.
A
A lot of strong words, not many votes.
You know what? No one's gonna vote for pizza. I'm gonna vote extra cheese.
Well, I don't know about that.
Again, I'm starving, Jesse.
I love it a pizza.
And I haven't
love it a pizza.
I haven't seen Let the Right One In yet, so I'm an extra cheese vote.
You'd like it a lot.
I know I will,
You
but I
like
also
it.
like extra cheese.
I love it a pizza. I was scared of vampires for a very long time as a kid. I would sleep. I had a sleeping method that in my mind was vampire proof. First of all, I would lie
You made your pajamas out of
on my stomach and face a wall
Uh-huh.
because I was like, if I can't see the vampires, they're not there. And
Right.
I would sleep with the covers up over my neck, like above my head.
I still do that.
And I would sleep with a pillow on top of my head so that they couldn't get to my neck.
Yeah, you're right. Vampires don't have limbs.
I mean, so the wrong part is they could just take all that shit off you. The right part, they can't even get in unless you invite them.
Well, I didn't know that. I was like,
Right.
year
I get
six.
that. I get that.
So,
There's 2 votes for extra cheese right now.
both of these things, like, there's like, you know,
Delicious.
like, there's gotta be a story here of like the delivery guy who's a vampire and like he can't,
That's the way to get invited in.
he can't like give the, he's like, I need to give the pizzas to
No,
you. You need
the
to.
correct way would be I want to be a cable guy,
Sure.
a vampire, and be like, can I come in?
But nobody wants the cable guy. People want the pizza guy in.
I don't know if they let the pizza guy.
Oh, people let pizza
Yeah, I
guys in.
have
the house all
never
the
let
time.
the
The whole
pizza guy
time we've been
in.
living here, we've all walked out to get
Jesse,
the pizza.
if you've never blown a pizza guy
Right.
for pizza, I don't know what
There's
to tell
like,
you.
okay, there's wild parties
So
let
what's
the
your
pizza
vote?
guy in all the time.
It's got extra sausage.
I'm a pizza vote.
I'm
Because of Greg's extra sauce.
I'll be an Ellie vote.
I'll give you all the extra sausage you want, Sean.
All right, extra cheese knocks out Ellie 3-1. Last one in round 1: Rocky and Apollo versus Pokemon.
This is tough.
Pokemon classically steals the rivalry formula from Rocky and Apollo.
That's true.
We did have Pokemon rivals in the best
Right.
Rival episode.
I would love Rocky and
Apollo
themed Pokemon.
But they were not in.
Pokemon.
So, Rocky and Apollo, best rivalry, Pokemon, best Nintendo property.
Pokemon kind of saw that on the Tournament of Champions and thought, there's no way that thing can get beat. No one's gonna not vote Pokemon.
This is a tough matchup. This is a super tough matchup.
How? What?
This is a great...
Again,
Rocky and Apollo
Sure.
Creed
Are
are...
you in Pokemon?
Look, I'm just giving it its fair share. I don't think there's anything wrong with me praising Rocky and Apollo Creed.
I'm not arguing.
See, I mean, I have to vote Pokemon.
Sure.
You don't have
It's in my blood.
Uh-huh.
It's like the thing, my blood will scream and jump out of me if I don't vote.
Pokemon is
For
like
Pokemon.
a friend I lose touch with every year, maybe every 2
And
years.
I'll be straight up honest. If we were doing this right now before we had seen Creed,
You'd be.
I wouldn't have the upwelling of emotion for the Rocky
I
and
think
Apollo
that
Creed
entire
thing that I do.
episode we
So
did
for-
was just nothing but praising Creed.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote Pokemon.
I'm a Rocky and Creed vote.
Here is the thing we need to consider. If Pokemon wins, and hypothetically, if it wins this whole tournament, that means we have to retire Pokemon from brackets.
That's true. I'm sure the audience right now is thinking, oh, we can finally get them to stop talking about Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, like I brought this up before, Pokemon is... I like Pokemon. I have nothing against it, but, I burn out on it. I'd very much hit a point of I just can't.
What won Best Mega Evolution? We did.
I think
Swampert,
yeah.
I think. Oh,
There was that
Sableye.
I think
Was it Sableye?
I think it was Swampert.
I think it was Swamp.
It was either Swampert or Sableye.
I'm going to.
I
check
think
the
it came
bracket
down
real
to
quick.
them.
Continue on while I check this.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
already gave my vote.
Colin, where's your vote?
That's way harder than I wanted this to be.
It's tough.
Here's the difference is Creed, all that did was hype that up for me. I was already, I was a Rocky fan. I love all the Rocky movies.
Sure.
I don't care what anyone says. I think they're fun films. I've always enjoyed them. I've liked everything that they put out. I like Sylvester Stallone. I know a lot of people are like, he's just a weird gimmick actor. Sure, yes, but Sylvester Stallone rules. But I have Pokemon tattoos. They're a part of me. They're never going anywhere. That's something that I always will invest in. And that 20th anniversary damn thing,
The 20th anniversary trailer premiered yesterday?
Yes.
Online?
Not trailer. It was a commercial.
We fucked
Yeah.
this episode up because Mega Swampert went out round 2 against
Oh.
Mega Sableye.
So did Mega Sableye win the whole
Yeah.
thing?
Okay. I'm gonna be a Pokemon vote. That was way harder than it should have been. And I kinda wanna gag.
I'm also going to be a Pokemon vote, but if it goes all the way, I'm going to be a little bored.
Alright.
Yeah.
Pokemon knocks out a Rocky and Apollo 3-1. Round 2. Elf versus Crows. Eggs versus the Hunger Games. Water versus Predator. Extra Cheese versus Pokemon. That's the wildest race.
What is this Tournament of Champions?
Alright. Elf versus Crows. Filming the movie Elf, there were no crows.
Yeah, I don't think you can guarantee that.
Fun fact.
It was in the winter in New York. I can.
There's actually
There
a
are crows
database.
out in the winter.
There's a database for movies.
There's New York
to
City.
to.
The Internet Movie Crow Database.
Right, to see how many crows were present on the stage.
IMCDB.
In the movie The Crow, Brandon Lee died.
I'm absolutely a Crow vote for what
In
it's
the
worth.
movie Elf, Will Ferrell died.
Because if you removed all the copies of Elf from the planet, that'd be one thing. If you remove all the crows, that's the food chain right there, baby.
Nobody can fix little bird nest huts.
Gotta have those fuckers. Who else is gonna eat all the farmer's corn
I
until you
think-
have to run out with a
I think
pitchfork?
I'm a Crows vote.
Crows?
Honestly, you know what? I think Will Ferrell has had his arc in society, in our lives.
Mhm.
Crows, they can do whatever it's the potential. Who
But-
knows where
Well, we're
Crows-
remaking The Crow.
Mugatu's coming back and see what
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing.
Look, I disagree. I think Will Ferrell's one of those things that will always be
and
there.
I know you haven't seen the trailer yet. He has the best.
I did see a trailer. I don't
You saw the
see
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting because it's way funnier and longer.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Crow's vote.
I am also a Crows vote.
That's a sweep.
Sweet for those Crows.
They have swept both rounds they're in so far.
Sorry.
All right, Crows sweep out Elf 4-0. Eggs versus the Hunger Games. Ain't no one getting eggs in the Hunger Games.
I would
Oh no! But
definitely
I think
pack.
if you're in the Hunger Games and you have a patron or whatever they called it that sends you food by a little drone, I guarantee you eggs are in those
Sponsor.
drones
A sponsor, yeah.
because egg is power food.
Here, I get
Brain
that.
food.
Here's the thing: I doubt they would send regular eggs. It's in powder, and
But it
still would be
it's
good.
powdered eggs from the capital, so that might as well be as good as the real
Look,
thing.
look, I love powdered eggs. So
Here's
I'm
the
not.
thing: when Jake was panicking, Prismo gave him an egg because it's brain food.
It's true.
Eggs is good.
Eggs is real
We
good.
all came from eggs.
Eggs is good.
I'm a Hunger Games vote. I think again, I think eggs rule. But I don't eat eggs every day. Probably not.
I've had a lot of
Great
eggs
for you.
this week.
Eggs is
I guess
good.
last week.
But I also cannot wait to watch that last Hunger Games, and I can watch all of them together.
I'm going eggs. I don't have any defense for it. I
Just like an egg.
I'm fucking hungry.
I have like this inner love.
I'm an eggs vote. There's a picture in my head right now of a burger with an egg on it,
Oh,
and it's
every time you say that, it hits my heart.
My body is sucking itself in, trying to find that burger.
Jesse, where's John interrupted you?
No, you're fine. I have this
Oh, I know I'm fine. John's an asshole.
I just needed to get my vote in. I had to get it in.
I love cracking open eggs. I'm an eggs.
There it is.
Cool. Eggs knock out the Hunger Games 3-1. Water versus Predator.
Remember that movie?
Hey.
We have never
Remember that chance we
seen.
could have had Raven versus Predator?
We have never
That would
had
have been great.
a scene where the Predator drinks water.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, I've actually seen those other
Yeah,
movies.
Sign.
Yeah.
The movie Signs proves that aliens are allergic to water. So Predators
That's
can't deal with
you're
it.
wrong because Predator 1 shows that he is not.
I'm voting Predator because I don't want anything to do with Signs. Fuck that goddamn shitty movie. I'm fucking.
Also a Predator vote.
I'm a Predator vote.
Whoa! Best
whatever.
thing is out.
I'm gonna go water.
All right.
There it is then.
Predator takes out water 3-1.
Probably the easiest kill the Predator's ever had.
Evaporating water.
Yeah.
Just over a long span, he pollutes the oceans.
He pulls out a hairdryer and just starts like... Yeah.
We got Predator moving forward 3-1. Extra cheese versus Pokemon in the last of round 2.
Boy.
Do like some extra cheese.
So the only Pokemon that we know of that could produce cheese would be Miltank.
Miltank! Tauros!
Maybe Tauros.
Well, maybe,
A lady Tauros.
Yeah.
Are there female Tauros?
Yeah.
Miltank we know can produce Moo Milk.
Probably Go-Go.
Probably.
Sure.
I mean, Nidoqueen probably lactates, right?
I mean, that's the thing. There's probably a lot of Pokemon that lactate.
Nidoqueen probably.
Yeah. I love
mean,
this conversation about lactating Pokemon
Jinx almost
right now.
assuredly lactates. I'm sorry, but...
Question. Does Vanilluxe, is he just turning to water? Because, like, I kind of think he might just melt back into cream and...
No,
I don't know.
This is
He's
the worst
ice.
thing we
He's
need to
not-
talk about.
He just ice.
No.
I know, but he looked
I don't
creamy.
wanna-
I don't know.
Vanilluxe is not. There's no dairy in Vanilluxe.
Hey, Vanilluxe rules.
Yes.
It looks like sherbet? What's the deal?
Vanilluxe?
Yeah.
He's just ice.
You
Really?
Can, you can eat
He's
it.
just.
So it's like a shaved ice. All right.
He's just ice. Yeah.
You could eat it.
You could eat it.
I want to be able to eat them.
I'm trying to think of some more Pokemon you get milk from.
I don't think we need to.
No, let's keep talking about this.
Extra cheese or Pokemon? This
Extra
should be a
cheese.
quick one, guys.
Extra cheese doesn't... I don't get burnt out on extra cheese. I'm an extra cheese vote.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, I definitely get burnt out on just cheese on pizza. For that alone, I'm a Pokemon vote, I guess. You tell me I have to only eat cheese pizza for the rest of my life?
It
Or
doesn't
play
mean...
Pokemon for the
No,
rest of my
extra
life?
cheese, the concept.
It's on best. It's pizza. It's a pizza topping. Is the context.
I'm
is true.
a Pokemon.
Oh,
I gotta be extra cheap.
Pokemon's more.
Why?
interesting
Why
than
do you gotta be?
Here's the thing: is
It's
that
locked in.
here's my reasoning because of that. I like both of these things, but I think extra cheese is boring. But you kind of said it. I don't want Pokemon to steamroll now.
Here's the thing.
Uh,
Pokken confirmed for Evo.
That is true.
True.
Did it really?
Breaking news.
Pokken is an Evo.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Just before Christmas.
There it is. It is me again. I'm gonna.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm not. I'm gonna.
Why? No, the dice roll was
The
you.
dice roll happened.
But I did that, so I didn't have to choose.
You
Now
have
you
to
have to
choose.
choose.
God damn it!
I'm gonna. Here's an argument. Extra cheese. It's just cheese. It's not even, like. But
You're right. Here's the thing.
But Pokemon.
I voted for
there's over
Pokemon.
700 Pokemon.
Here's the thing. I voted for Pokemon. I ain't got no extra cheese tattoos. I'm a Pokemon vote.
Fair enough.
Pokemon's
Flip-flop.
flip-flop.
Sorry for your shitty Tournament of Champions.
Pokemon's more interesting than extra cheese.
Yeah, sure, everyone's real thrilled right now.
Pokemon knocks out extra cheese 3-2. To be fair, it went 2-2.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a sweep.
It had a fight.
It's not crows.
Yeah.
Crows and eggs, which is weird. And Predator versus Pokemon. So, crows versus eggs.
So the crow is the ultimate culmination of the egg.
Which came first?
Yeah.
The crow.
The movie.
well,
Yeah.
The character. The comic book.
Before the movie The Crow, there were no eggs in the world. Everybody knows that.
I mean, the concept of an egg came
when-
before a crow because you have cellular eggs.
Yeah, sure.
So,
We don't.
I mean, yes, there were eggs
Maybe
before.
if you
They
believe-
weren't called that.
Maybe if you believe what your textbooks tell you.
Yeah.
The Earth is
I-
flat.
Sounds
Crows.
like someone here doesn't believe in the light of God and Lord.
eggs are flat. Crows are flat. It's all flat.
Colin's not only a flat earther, he's a flat existence. Colin doesn't believe in it.
It's all
Show
flat.
me.
There is no 3D plan. Prove it.
Our eyes are 3D.
I mean,
Our eyes are round.
this
so.
is kind of an interesting matchup. I think. Like,
It is.
do you want to believe in the potential for an egg that you could like? You know, sort of think about an egg. Like, life can come out of it. Food can come out of it.
I've told the egg story.
Yes.
I don't know how to defend this or how to summarize it, but for me, crows seems like a stronger contender. I am a crow vote.
I think I have to go eggs.
I'm a crow vote.
I'm an eggs vote.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, that was quick.
Hi. Let's roll that die.
Calling again.
Do we want to switch to a new phone
Here,
for rolling die?
Yeah, I'll how about I roll?
Sure. I got it again, but they're not going to allow it. It's not like I set it up.
Rolling up
It's
RPG
just an
roller.
app.
You're
using the same exact app.
We should have.
2.
That's me.
Boo.
Crows versus egg. Again, I personally think crows is the way to go.
I'm willing to hear arguments one last time before
Crow T robot.
It's a good argument.
But the
Crow T.
potential.
Is that your
There's no egg
is that your prepared argument for crows?
Yes.
What's your argument for
I'm trying to think
eggs?
what is that egg character? There's an egg character in something with legs.
Oh,
and,
Neopets?
like, little,
Yeah, there's a lot of eggs in
little
Neopets.
eyes.
That's a Digimon.
Is it?
That's
No,
a
it's not
Digimon.
Digimon.
It sounds like a weak argument.
It is.
No, I mean honestly.
And the truth is, I'm on your side. I want to vote eggs.
He's
but
a chef. He's a chef in Digimon.
Like, the concept of that you can prepare an egg for food, but also taking care of an egg can produce life.
Humpty Dumpty's creepy.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a
Humpty
crow.
Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty creepy as
There
fuck.
was a goosebump about the egg monster.
Well,
that freaked me right
it freaked
the shit
me out as a kid too.
That was the scary one.
Yeah, but they're easily broken. Eggs ain't no threat.
No,
Eggs for
he's like
Mars.
an embryo, like yolk.
That's just telling me that's a big baby.
We've witnessed a journey here. Started as an eggs vote. Now I'm crows.
God,
Crows take it.
I'm locking it in.
Your arguments weren't strong, Jesse.
Crows move on.
Cullen knew
3-2.
how to prod my buttons.
Crows knock out eggs 3-2. Last one in round 3. Predator versus Pokemon.
He would be the ultimate trainer.
Well, that's the question: is could the Predator catch all 700 and whatever Pokemon?
I would say
Absolutely.
he would need.
He would
Pokeballs
capture
to do it.
and kill. There would be no chance.
You think?
I don't know. Some of them might.
I was gonna say, what about like Arceus? Or like,
Here's the thing. I think he would capture them because he
Or
knows
like-
he would use them as a tool
So
to
here's
kill
the thing.
other things.
The Predator's not about killing, he's about hunting.
Sure.
I also
So-
think he's not limited by the fact that, like, you know, a regular trainer goes out and catches Pokemon in the wild.
But
he
he's-
catch trainers Pokemon.
but a regular-
Trainers are hunters of some sort.
so regular Pokemon trainers are the only way. Being a Pokemon trainer, the steep climb is at the beginning. Because catching Pokemon later on, you have a team of Pokemon to help you capture other Pokemon. Let's say Predator goes in blind without using a team of Pokemon.
he doesn't have to. He's got
Yeah.
supplies to catch.
I think
things.
Jesse's right. I don't think he needs a Pokemon
He's.
to do it.
I think
You don't
a
think?
net.
You think a
is
Predator?
all he
You think
needs.
Predator's capable of taking on a primal Groudon
Yeah.
by himself?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the kind of thing Predator does. Like, so
He's
let's
like,
assume
I heard what Rayquaza is. I gotta find him.
let's
I
assume
don't know if Predator could take out Rayquaza.
Let's assume-
Rayquaza, Cullen.
let's assume Predator is on par with or that Groudon is on par with like Godzilla, right?
Sure.
He's not that big, but yes.
Could Predator take out Godzilla?
No.
I say yes.
Yes.
No.
He'd get up in his mouth. See, the thing about the Predator
The thing
also
is-
he, as long as he gets the kill,
I think you're nuts
I
if you
also
think Predator
you're,
can take out
you're
Godzilla.
misunderstanding the idea that, like, Groudon wouldn't know where Predator is for a long time until Predator gets the option
Right.
to choose when he makes himself known.
There are
All he needs-
Pokemon. Dialga and Palkia can fuck with space and time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That means,
you're
that
right
means
there.
that,
I don't
that
know
means
if
the
the
Predator
Predator
just needs element of surprise.
I don't think the Predator's equipped to deal with some of
a
that
fucking
stuff.
10-year-old has captured
Because
Dialga
they
and
have
Palkia.
Pokemon.
I'm gonna rewind a bit because I just thought about your Godzilla analogy here.
My Godzilla.
That's what I'm saying here. Godzilla would lose to the Predator in a heartbeat because Godzilla waits till a second act in a movie to
That's
even
true.
become. Predator
That's
would
true.
be land invisible in his head and shoot him in the dome.
I'm a Predator.
I
vote.
also want to put out the idea that we might be thinking about this the wrong way. We're thinking about it in the most fun way, but I would rather live in a world with Pokemon than Predators.
Oh, you're damn right.
That's a strong argument. Don't get me wrong.
Predator 2 shows us that's fucked up.
If it's not obvious already, I'm a Pokemon vote. But I definitely think that Predator is a strong contender here. But I think Pokemon's the way to go.
I'm a Predator vote.
Jesse just doesn't want Pokemon to advance.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Part of me is voting Predator that way too.
Ugh.
Part of me wants to vote that because of how, the thing is,
We've given Pokemon fights against it every round. Every round Pokemon
You're
wins.
right. You're right. You're right.
Win.
And
we cannot let Pokemon win.
If
We can't have it in tournaments
If
anymore.
Pokemon wins this bracket, I'm not surprised. I'm not upset. I think Pokemon is very, very, very strong entry. I knew that that going into this Tournament of Champions.
Sure.
I knew that when we put it on Nintendo. And
I don't think it should have won the episode. I don't think it should have won the Nintendo
I think-
episode.
I do.
we can talk about
It won.
It did win. It's as far as bracket is
If you
concerned,
think that one's more confusing than Blade, you are out of your mind.
I didn't say that.
I think Predator is so strong and so capable of an entry. I think that it genuinely does deserve to go to the finals.
I think Pokemon's too.
Cullen, you are the only one who hasn't voted.
I know.
Again, you have Pokemon tattoos, but you getting a Predator tattoo is absolutely a thing.
This is a bummer. This is what really comes down to being a huge bummer for me here. Is because either one of these move forward, and if one of them wins, it's gone from bracket.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Well, it's
The
not
thing is-
gone. It's exalted to like the Hall of Fame.
Right.
The thing is, we've never thought about a Tournament of Champions that way before. We've never
It's hard to-
we've never taken the time to think about the consequences
To
of-
retire something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this for everyone's sanity. I'm gonna vote Predator.
There it is. That's 3-1.
Not how I expected.
Here we go. 2 more years of Pokemon showing up in every entry.
So Predator knocks out the Pokemon 3-2 or 3-1.
Do you think Predator would be against using Pokemon to help him capture other Pokemon?
No, I think
do you think he's
any
above
means-
it?
Yeah,
any
Predator
means
Predator
necessary.
uses, like, in Predators, one of them teams up with Adrian Brody.
Okay.
Yeah. Like they'll do anything to finish
They
their
actually
job.
team up.
In some capacity.
Yeah.
There's more than one Predator. It's
Yeah.
Thus Predators. It's hard to
That movie sounds like.
The movie's fucking great.
Yeah.
That's such a good
I gotta
movie.
check that movie out.
We're
can't
into
say
the
enough good
bronze
things about it.
match real quick here. Eggs versus Pokemon.
Well, eggs.
Pokemon eggs.
I'm glad you... Yeah, all Pokemon lay eggs.
No, I'm an eggs vote.
Which Pokemon do you think lays the tastiest eggs?
It's gotta be a bird.
Do it?
It's gotta be a bird.
Ditto.
I don't know. Think about a Tauros egg.
Oh.
That's a beef egg.
Ooh.
That's a beef egg.
I'm voting eggs.
I'm a Pokemon vote.
Shocker.
Look,
I think Pokemon should win this, for what it's worth.
don't put Pokemon in the toilet.
I'm a Pokemon.
So it's tie.
It's tied.
I'm gonna roll.
Tie break
I
that.
will.
Go ahead and try to
will
roll this here.
3. Jesse.
Oh god.
Are you going to dunk
Don't
Pokemon?
dunk
How
Pokemon.
fun would it be to flush eggs down the
I know, little hard-boiled
That is
eggs.
pretty
Just
fun.
you
You
can
can
crack
pretty
one, let
fun.
it go, or just throw the whole damn thing in there.
How funny would it be instead of throwing Pokeballs, you're throwing eggs at Pokemon?
No, that's me.
That does seem kind of
Safari
good.
Zone.
That's just
It is a Safari Zone rock thing. What's your
Yeah.
vote, Jesse?
that's just to get them to notice you. You're just like, hey,
I do like them.
I played Rock Wars. I get it.
I need a vote.
Come on, vote.
There
Dunk.
it is.
All right.
Eggs are dunked.
Flush them eggs.
Don't say I
Pokemon
didn't-
takes
Don't
third
say I
place.
didn't do nothing for you.
Pokemon knocks out eggs 3-2. Finals for the Tournament of Champions Season 6. Crows versus the Predator.
So this seems like a straightforward one. But let me tell you why it's
I
not.
think we're on the same page here.
I'm thinking Popeye rules. Like Popeye, completely invincible, great against everything, unless he's fighting something smaller than himself. So, like, if there's a fly, Popeye spends the whole episode trying to get rid of this fly. It's just befuddling and vexing him. The Predator may operate on the same principle.
Yeah.
What beast could have an intellect that rivals the Predator
There you
other
go.
than a crow?
Yeah.
How badass would it be if the Predator was just like, what if their species were just giant crow men instead of...
Did
That
Predator
sounds kinda
hunt?
cool.
Did Predator hunt the crow at one point?
Not that I know.
I just would assume in comics in the 90s everything hunted.
Everything
The Predator
Predator
hunted
knows.
everything. I wish I want to find like a chart of what his Predator hunted.
A list of things the Predator has taken down.
Or just hunted in general. Because he's not always
It's
successful.
a lot of fun.
Crows.
I'm Predator vote.
I'm gonna be a Crows vote.
And people may not like this reasoning, but Daffy Duck won the last TFC. That's a bird.
Sure,
I don't want
but
another bird in. I'm a Predator. That's not a reason that I
Crow
like.
T Robot just cried for days. Cried.
If this was actually...
you made a robot tear.
If this was Crow T Robot, things would be a lot different.
Again, I brought up in that last time when we did that episode, there's that China, Illinois episode, which I watched again the other night, where they get the crows to be teachers, and that was one of those episodes episodes of any show that I just straight up was crying laughing at.
The phrase "Crowfessor" is still the funniest thing.
Yes, and there's nothing. The Crow, the movie. Here's the thing: the first Crow movie is really, really
Crow?
90s and silly and great.
Cool
for
name
what it
for a
is.
bird.
I think for me it's got to be a Predator vote.
Jesse, where is your vote?
I don't know.
Predator took out Pokemon. I think Predator deserves
do
to
you
move
think?
on after that kind of a takedown.
Are you a crow vote?
So, I just offhandedly searched Predator Crow in Google on my phone. That's
Yeah?
what I got. The main predators or natural enemies of crows are crows and ravens are hawks and owls.
Sure.
Hawks attack, kill, and eat them during the day, and owls come after them at night when they're on their roosts. But crows also attack hawks and owls, though not to eat them. Crows seem to hate their natural enemies, and when they find one of them, they attack in big, noisy groups in a behavior called mobbing. A hawk or owl that is being mobbed by crows always tries to get away in order to avoid being pecked.
Also, that's a murder.
That
A
is
murder
a
mob.
murder.
Yeah. What do you call
Predators don't travel.
What do you call
They
a
are
group
murder.
of predators?
Not a murder.
A genocide of predators.
I think that easily sealed the deal for me.
That's a strong argument
That's
in
a
favor
strong
of crows.
fucking argument.
Drinky Crow.
I think
I
it
think
does.
crows really
I
do.
mean,
I'm firm.
Jesse,
Predator.
where is your vote?
That's stupid.
As we tend to do with the finals in Tournament of Champions, I'm going to tie it up and leave the pseudo fates to the side. I'm going to open up the dice app again. Here we go. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
2. John, that's you.
Look, predators are cool. I get it. It's a cool alien. It's a cool design. But crows are so fucking
I can't look
rad.
outside and see a predator. I don't want to.
Imagine befriending a crow.
Actually, Predator
Imagine
is in
the
LA.
friendship you'd find in a predator.
Predators aren't friends.
If they respect you enough, they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
There's situations where you can be the friend of a predator, yeah.
I bet a predator would take care of a crow.
Y'all remember that episode on
I feel like
Sunny where Charlie Day eats that crow and they capture those crows and they eat them and they get all sick.
Because of the
was
deep
Charlie.
intelligence of a crow,
No,
I
it
feel
was
like
Frank.
crows and predators would respect each other. I think these are two great entries for the
yeah,
finals for
yeah.
what it's worth. Which of
one of
these
would you rather kiss?
Oh, predator.
really?
Yeah.
I guess beaks are pretty weird.
Yeah.
No, don't kiss. You
Oh,
don't
I'm
kiss
sorry.
a crow in the mouth.
Big.
But at least that's a mouth. At least there's...
There ain't
Which
no
of
kissing.
these will join Clone High, Hammerhead Shark, Fuck, The Woods, and Daffy Duck, John?
Predator.
There it is, everybody.
All right.
I don't think I had a single thing go my way this whole episode.
All right.
Pokemon didn't take it.
That's true. Pokemon didn't roll.
Yeah, I
everything.
begrudgingly took something down.
It looks like the Supreme Champion, the Tournament of Champion winner, Season 6 is Predator. Its second place was Crows, its third place is Pokemon, and eggs are dirty toilet water.
Dirty egg water is pretty gross.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Food was going real strong in the beginning, and then it all petered out.
Yeah.
It's true.
It got peated.
It got pee-pee. Drink your water. Don't get bad, gross pee-pee water. Don't have
Now,
dark
see,
pee-pee water.
the question is why wasn't Predator on the list of best things?
That's true. Because he would have been on there twice in the Tournament of Champions, and that would have been real fucked up.
Predator versus
He would have
Predator.
gotten a bye. Like, it would have just been Predator versus Predator.
We would
Bye.
have had a 30-minute argument going, well, I'm going to vote
versus
Predator.
Predator.
Or what if
Fucking
it was?
rad movie idea?
What if it was
Yeah, that's
seed
what I
1
did.
and seed
I mean-
16, and then they just met in the finals?
Not to spoil anything, but Predator, the plot of Predator sort of is Predator versus Predator.
Oh, is it?
There's like the original Predator and then like a new Predator who's mean and shitty.
Do you get to like understand what they're saying?
No, but you
know.
it communicates what's going on between them very well.
So, go watch Predators.
Every episode, we should just end with go watch Predators.
Yes, thank you for season 6, everybody. That was episode 102. We will be having a special on 104. That's for the 2-year.
Is it?
Yeah,
Are
the
we doing
2-year
something
will be
special?
104.
I don't
We'll do
know.
another live event.
We'll figure something
Yeah,
out.
we'll do something. We'll do something for you guys. Yeah. So, thank you for all the guests that came on this season. It was an incredible season.
It really was.
We did a lot of new stuff. We did live stuff. We done a bunch of new stuff. Hot seat.
We moved across the country.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on over here at the Bracket Camp.
If you go into the Patreon right now, anyone at the $5 and above level can listen to the heckin', what do you call it? Travelogue of our gosh darn journey across America. And I'm going to go ahead and do the Patreon update right now, just because.
Live.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, this is going up tomorrow anyway.
Sure.
I'm going to save myself so much time. Brackets brought to you by Nick Driver, Andrew Kennedy, Keiko, Brandon, Jeff Griswell, Mitch Albright, Will Kusleka, Eden Porter, Tom Nemsick, Zeppa Wolf, Steve Palantaruti, GX Barnett, Kayla Smith, Anarchy Marie, and Michael Zavala. Thank you guys. I'm also going to go ahead and plug Rolling, which is the D&D podcast we do with Dan McKinney and Janelle Santa Cruz. New episode just went up. A little bit ago. We just closed out a chapter, met some really cool people. Again, I still think Johnny should have his own show. That guy rules. And that's what?
Your other show?
Oh, yeah. I do a show, which also went up today and should be a new episode's available right now if you are listening to this, called Sound.wave. You can find it at soundwavcast.com, WAV. It is a Transformers sort of let's read of the IDW comics. I do that with my good friend Nell Bailey. She knows a whole lot about Transformers. I don't know anything about Transformers, and it's a good read. We're covering Dark Cybertron right now, which is a really, really interesting event. It has a lot of shopping.
Is it Cybertron, but it's a dark version?
There's a dead universe encroaching upon...
Hey, listen to the podcast.
Yeah, why don't you go? There you go. Thank you, Colin.
Hey, I got a question.
What's that, young boy?
I got a question.
Yes, young human?
What if I wanted to call Bracket? What if I wanted to call you guys?
Simply can't be done. Sorry, no way to do it.
We introduced the phone number this season for your voicemails.
Oh, hot dog.
The phone number to call Bracket and leave us voicemails that will be put on episodes 323.
Wait, I don't have it. Give me a pencil. Hold on, wait.
I hate
Okay, go ahead.
323-676-5265. Again, 323-676-5265.
Does that spell anything?
No.
Couldn't make that happen.
Okay, well.
So, but yes, as always, you can find us at bracketpodcast.com on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram as BracketCast. If you like, you can subscribe to us on iTunes or whatever podcast client you do use. Just search for Bracket. Also, don't forget about the YouTube. We do have a YouTube channel, so please go check that out as well. Subscribe and send it out to whoever.
We're thinking about maybe putting some stuff up.
Do you guys do Let's Plays?
Yeah.
We're gonna do something.
We do Let's Plays.
Like Five Nights at Freddy's?
We do Let's Plays of a game we invent ourselves where we put 16 things on a bracket.
Okay.
I've seen it once. It's okay. You guys have a wonderful season.
Take it to the voicemail, right? I'm gonna call it right now.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you are finished, you may hang up or press 1 for special options.
Hey, I was on the show earlier, and they redirected me here to voicemails. My favorite member of the group is Justin Timberlake, and I think that Eggs got robbed. 1-800-88692. That's the number. Goodbye.
Hi, Bracket Boys. It's Eden. Greg tweeted and said that I wanted to be on this episode, so I'm calling now, and it's my big break. I'm going to use this as the career launch for the rest of my life. I'm going to be on all the podcasts, Serial, Comedy Bang Bang, WTF with Mark Maron. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to be famous. I'm going to get all those podcast royalties, and I'm going to retire as the next Jimmy Pardo, but like a girl version. Bye.
End of messages.
Doing a professional radio show on the internet, on the internet, on the internet, on the internet, on the internet.